4 things that will help you grow as a youth, especially the guys. Number 1, surround yourself with people of vision, people that have goals, people that have targets, people that have career, people who are conscious of tomorrow, not just now. Entangle yourself in the midst of people. There is a high possibility the kind of people you associate yourself with, they have a role to play in your life. If you are in the midst of people who are conscious of making wealth, there is a high possibility you yourself will make wealth. If you are in the midst of people who are womanizing, there is a high possibility you womanize. If you are in the midst of smokers, there is a high possibility you become a smoker. If you are in the midst of people who don't even bother about if there is tomorrow or not, that if there will be famine tomorrow, that if tomorrow will be okay or not, if you are in the midst of those people, there is a high possibility that you yourself will not be conscious of tomorrow. Basically, I can tell you that the kind of people we associate ourselves with, they have a role they play in our life. Not influence, but basically accept it. Number 2, don't be easily carried away about the things that happen in your surrounding. All these things, they cause peer pressure. They cause someone to lose focus on whatsoever you think you are chasing. Why do I have to say this? A lot of people, I can tell you that yes, a lot of people currently, they have deviated from the kind of life they want from themselves just because of the environment they found themselves, just because of things happening around them, just because, it's possible you can be in the midst of people. Your target is to make 200k in a month. Maybe you are earning something like 25, or you're making like 30, 50 weekly or so. Now, because you are not conscious of yourself, because you let yourself get carried away, you're in the midst of people who balls, like ballers there, people who know the reason tomorrow. Normal, the money you are supposed to use to implement into something, you would also want to use that money and ball. Such thing will affect you as a growing youth. I can talk deeply on this one because basically I can tell you it has affected my life back then when I was at Abraka. You let yourself, you get carried away because of things that happen around you. You see others, you see others doing things, you want to emulate, you want to copy, you get carried away in form of competition. Number 3, competition. Avoid anything that has to do with competition. Let me tell you one thing, grades are not equal. There are things your friend will do, they will succeed, but trust me, if you try to compete with them or more, you go collapse. You won't survive it. They might, but you might not. That's something you just have to understand, that grades, they are different. Because your friend did it and nothing affected him, he didn't see any negative impact, that doesn't mean if you do it you won't have negative impact. Avoid anything that has to do with competition. A lot of girls currently are in this section that is destroying so many people, not just girls. You as a fellow girl, you can't see your fellow girl dress, wear human hair, dress, carrying iPhone and be okay. You get moved. Me too, I want to use iPhone. Me too, I want to wear human hair. I want to wear bone straight. I want to wear coil, deep wave. I want to wear coily hair, different kind of shit. I want to use iPhone 12 Pro Max, 13 Pro Max. Auntie, calm down. Our boys too, the same thing. Calm down. Avoid anything that has to do with competition, because competition totally, it will throw you off the line. It will throw you off the line. You will deviate. You will lose so many things. You will forget about yourself. You will lose money. You will waste resources. You will waste opportunities. You will waste your life. Before you realize, it is already too late. Number 4, as much as possible, try to get education. School no be scam. Many of us here, we will come online, they post school na scam. And if you check, most of the people who are posting these things, they went to school. Brother, auntie, go to school. If you cannot go to school, just earn a basic education. I know what I'm telling you. School is not a scam. If you really want to, now me telling you that school is not a scam. I'm not telling you to go to university or your vision might be outside school entirely, but just have the basic, know how to read and write, know when to speak, know when not to speak, know when to act and when not to act, know when to poke nose and when not to poke nose. These things, they will help you to grow. They will help you to become more responsible, in fact. Because once you are conscious of the friends you like, kind of people you tangle with, it will have a positive effect, a positive impact on your life. So let's try.